We all know slow, steady, consistent will win the race. Okay, many places you have heard about it. But the most important out of these three words is slow. Why? Because steady and consistent, we keep hearing everywhere. Everybody stresses that you have to be consistent, you have to be disciplined. Everybody says you have to be disciplined, you have to be consistent. But nobody says you have to be slow. Slow is as important as being consistent. Why? Because this is a fast changing world. Like 10 years before, maybe you had a very small mobile phone, but today if you see the power of your smartphone, you know how fast today's world is changing. Daily new technology is coming, like quantum mechanics is enhancing, quantum computers are coming, artificial intelligence is improving day by day, chat gpt is updating every month, google gemini, everybody is rushing. So this is a very fast changing world, and if you want to succeed, you have to be slow. Now let's understand how. Because everybody is in a hurry, so you need to be relax and be slow. And how your small actions can bring great results. I have seen a lot of students who say we need to study 8 hours per day if we have to get a good score in a competitive exam, for example. Because school exam is very easy, but we will talk about competitive exam. But to same students, I ask today, have you studied 4 hours per day daily? If not, then don't say that we have to study 8 hours per day to crack this exam. Even if you study for 4 hours per day, for maybe not 1 year, but for 2 years, you can easily crack that exam, which you are targeting to crack. So being slow is important. Slow, steady, consistent. This is the topic of this video. So I will tell you how I use this from some of my life's experiences, as I am doing in my videos from last quite a few videos. So this is the time when I was doing my master's degree, MTech, and I had a experimental thesis. So in experimental thesis, what we do, we create a prototype. For example, my prototype was to create a vertical axis wind turbine. Okay, so this is a vertical axis wind turbine which will rotate like this when wind will come like this. Okay, and after creating the prototype, you need to test it. If and you have to find the errors, what the errors are happening. Then you have to again improve your prototype. Again you have to test it. Like you can test in a wind tunnel. So this step will repeat again and again. So in my thesis, there was a time when I had no progress for almost 6 months. And that was the most darkest period, because in research sometimes it happens that we don't see progress, and it is the most demotivating time, because nobody motivates us and our professor is too angry on us. Why you are not getting results? You are such an idiot. And these things are very difficult. At that time, one of my professors said, don't think in 0 and 1. Don't think that I have to get good results, like big results. Just think about small things. You have to put a small effort, like you go to the lab on first day, you do a small effort. If it works, it is okay. If it doesn't work, no problem. Again on second day, do a small effort. If it works, it okay. If it is not working, no problem. So I followed his advice, and it happened for like around 1 to 2 months. So after 1 to 2 months, I saw the magic in that. With small progress, like daily I improved my prototype a little bit. And sometimes maybe there was some problem in the aerodynamics, then I improved the aerodynamics of that. Then sometimes there was some problem in the design of that, then I used to change the design. So with improving very little things, and just thinking that I have to move slowly, after 1.5 months my prototype showed very good result. And I couldn't imagine how good I could like produce this prototype. So that suggestion from my professor worked, that you have to target, you have to be slow sometimes. If you are not making any progress, sometimes a slow progress is better than no progress, because it will excite you. So like before, I even used to skip some days of my lab because there was no progress. But once this mentality came that I have to even be happy in the slow progress, everything changed. So it helped me complete my thesis. And uh, at one point of time, even I was thinking that I will not be able to complete this thesis and I have to drop from my college. So this was a very important moment of my life. Then if other moments also, if I would say that one time it happened, like I was facing a lot of difficulty to read books. So I planned that daily I will study 6 pages. And someday, like maybe because of some reasons I was not able to study, but more or less I used to study it on a daily basis. Then after 2 years, I completed almost 12 books. And you will be very happy to know this fact that these 12 books were from a coaching books that was helping me to prepare for gate exam. And I cracked the gate exam, which is a PG exam to get into IIT, with just self study. So it this is so powerful. So sometimes you just need to study 6 page daily, and this 6 page means 3 hours per day, not 14 hours per day. It is the scam which is running in the coaching industry. You don't have to follow that you have to study 14 hours per day. Even if you study 3 hours per day, maybe this year you won't crack it, but you will crack it after some time. Or like study maybe 60 hours per day. It is also not bad, but be slow. Don't always rush that I have to do everything in one day. Sometimes you just need to connect daily. Then one more example. This is me, and this is my friend. So this was a time when we were attending fluid mechanics class in our BTech graduation. So after 10th class, both I as well as my friend were doing very good in this subject, and we both were enjoying this subject, fluid mechanics. But after 10th class, somehow my friend was missing some classes because he has to like he was having fun, and I didn't missed even a single class. And I even didn't studied something different. I just went to the class, I listened to the professor, I made notes, and everything simple. After the last class, my friend was facing lots of difficulty, and I was enjoying the course. So again, here also, if you see, just small thing, this is not a big thing. I just kept going to the class, like 45 minutes class, for like 36 total class we had. So just by going and attending the class, slowly my topics were so much good, and he just missed few classes and his topics were ruined. So that's the power of slow. That what happens if, and he even at last, during the exam, he tried to cover all syllabus in very less time, in the last 1 month. Even then he got a very bad grade. He got maybe C or D grade, I didn't remember much, but he got a very bad grade. And even with little effort, with very small progress, but daily consistently, I did very good in that subject. So that is the power of slow, steady, consistent. And we all know that steady and consistent is important, but nobody puts stress on this slow. So I would like you all to be slow also sometimes. So that's it. Thank you.